Pastor Steve from Legacy Church.
Well, I hope the media's here, because when they get done with their reporting, they'll say there was a couple hundred of us that showed up. You know what's interesting, guys? Someone's morals and someone's values will always rule the land. And we come here today to tell our governor and these Democrat legislators that's running our state, you have failed us. You have failed New Mexico. We may be last in education, but we're not stupid. And we have to ask ourselves, why would she do this? What is the point? She says she's saving lives while thousands of babies are being murdered.
That's right.
She says she's saving lives and kids are committing suicide at an astronomical rate. They said in Farmington the suicide rate is up 175%. Whose lives is she saving? She's not saving our lives. She's ruining our lives. And we are gathered together today in a peaceful protest to let our voices be heard, that we have had enough. Enough is enough. Ruling by fear and intimidation. Threats of punishing.
Right.
Punitive damages, citations, fines. That's not the way you rule in America.
That's right.
And the governor should fear the people. We should never fear our government. And we, the people, from every walk of life, Democrat, Republican, Independent, that has gone out the door. It's about righteousness and unrighteousness. It's about right and wrong. It's about evil and good. And I have made my voice very clear. She is evil and she is wicked. Because what else would drive someone to ruin a state? People's lives. And we're not just talking about athletes. Let's make it very clear. We're talking about kids that give scholarships to academic scholarships. We're talking about cheerleaders and drill team members. We're talking about band members and chess members. She has killed everything. And we have to keep talking and keep saying what we're saying. God has given me some influence in this state, and I take it very seriously. A week ago, I said that you watch, the governor's going to come after churches next. And we have a right. We have religious freedoms.
That's right.
And sure enough, when I said it, KOB4 ran a story that said I was making false accusations. And then they had to retract the story because they found out the mayor of Albuquerque was lying and the governor was lying. And you heard David C. Chavez say that the state police showed up at a church. Folks, that's communism. That's what that is. Who shows up at a church just to make sure we're in compliance to her rules? No. Listen, I'm not going to comply to her rules ever. I will comply to the rules and laws of the land unless they supersede or come against the law of God. The law of God takes precedence. And we will worship, we will honor God, we will protest because we can and we will, and the governor needs to pay attention. And you know what? We can do several things. We can go vote and vote all these crazy people out of office. We can pray if you're a praying person, because I believe there's people out here that aren't even believers. We're with you also, because we want our freedoms, not just our religious freedoms. We want the freedom to go live our life the way we choose to. It's sad when you have to leave New Mexico to go visit America. And I've gotten to go visit America, and it's still nice out there. I call this communist New Mexico because I believe a communist is running New Mexico. She's a failure, and Governor, you need to know you have failed. You have failed New Mexicans. You have failed at your job. You are a disgrace. And then you hear from medical professionals that tell you this shouldn't be happening, and she puts up Dr. Disgrace. Who's a disgrace to being a doctor, who's a disgrace to New Mexico, that all he does is talk about how bad we are. And who does she think she is to challenge us, or to, how do I want to say, how she punishes us like children? Because if you notice, she never blames her failures on herself. She blames them on New Mexicans. You're not doing what I want you to do. She throws a tantrum. And the reason we're not doing it is because we don't want to do it, and this is still America. And I want you to hear this. If the state police show up at Legacy Church or Church on the Move, first of all, they're not welcome. That's right. Secondly, if they want to take me to jail, folks, I'll go to jail on this one, because we have to stand no matter what it costs us for our freedom. And I do want to thank everybody for coming out, because this is a show of force. You know, when I worked for UPS, they told me that every complaint that came in, they took seriously, because they said for every one complaint that came in, 10 more people wanted to complain that didn't. So if there's several thousands of us out here today, there's probably a whole lot more that wanted to come for whatever reason, couldn't, but believe in what we're saying. So we need to pray, we need to vote, and we need to vote not just about biblical values. You know, I've said some things on Facebook, and I get all the crazy comments. And here's the craziest one. I'm a Democrat, I'm a liberal, and I'm voting for Biden, but I'm a Christian and I know the Bible. It doesn't, I don't care who you are here. There's no way you can support baby killers, people who want to take away our rights and freedoms, people who want to tax us more. There's no way. Listen, God never quarantined the healthy. He only quarantined the sick. And they were dealing with leprosy. He never quarantined the healthy. God made us with a mouth to speak. He made us with an immune system not to isolate. Folks, isolationism is a punishment. And together. She keeps talking about New Mexico together. I'm not with her. But we the people, we can stand together and fight back. Fight back at the... We should vote every one of the Democrats out. You heard Elisa Martinez say for 80. I thought it was 90. For 80 or 90 years, they've ruled our state, and we're not doing well. So this is not about the Democrat and Republican anymore. It is about righteousness and unrighteousness, godliness and ungodliness. And together, if we will stand, we will fight, and you know what? We will prevail. Why? Because we believe in our freedoms and our rights. We're not stupid, Governor. We understand the Constitution, and you're violating our civil liberties. And today, we've said enough is enough. This is just the beginning of a movement. And you know what? What's she going to do when it keeps getting bigger and bigger? And it's too bad she's not up for re-election now, because we could vote her stinking butt out of here. I want to close. It's been a long day. I want to thank you so much for being here. I want to thank Pastor Troy from Church on the Move. He's did a good job. I want to thank for all the people who worked hard to put this together. And I want to thank you most of all for coming out and showing your support for our civil liberties, our freedom. And you know what? Together we will win this. God bless you guys, and God bless America. Have a good day.